In this video, we're going to learn how to apply borders in Webflow. So say that we have this item and we want to add a border. We simply have to select the item, and this works for pretty much any element in Webflow. And we need to go down here under the border section. And as you can see, by default, there isn't really any border. In order to activate this option, you simply need to add a value. So for example, right here, we're going to add 2 pixels of this border. And what you're going to notice in this case is that since these 3 cards share the same class, the border is going to apply to all 3 of them, which is totally fine. Now at this point, if we want to change the color, we simply have to click over here, and we can decide which color do we want for our borders. I'm going to make it a little bit more dark than I would naturally choose, simply so that I can show you some of the other options more clearly. So the first one is going to be the radius. So if you want to make the radius more rounded, you can do that by utilizing this slider. But what you're gonna notice is that the radius goes up to a certain amount and then it stops. But what if I want to emphasize this border radius even more? You can simply click on this input field and you can add a custom radius by simply utilizing the text feature, and you can do that manually. Now you can also change the individual corners border radius. So say that the very first one we want it at 0, you can simply select it, and you can do that from here. So you can see how you can change the top left corner, top right corner, bottom right corner, bottom left corner. So you can easily mix and match the different corner radius directly from that option panel right there. Another thing that you can do is to decide to have borders only on the top, on the right, or on the bottom, or on the left, which is very easy. Simply click on top, and that is going to change that. But since we have this individual corners, that's not going to work. So what we're gonna do is we're simply going to keep the borders as we have now. And I'm going to select the top button, and I'm going to decide that I'm going to have an extra border radius right here. So you can easily do that, and I can actually select the other ones and simply decide that I do not want the borders over there. I simply want it on the top. So as you can see, very easy to change and make this custom edits directly from the interface. I'm going to select the top one again, and I'm going to make it a dashed border, or you can even make it a dotted border. So there's plenty of things that you can do when it comes to borders in Webflow, and it's extremely easy to adjust them.